Howdy folks, welcome back to SnowRunner on Yukon region. We're on Big Salmon Peak. I'm working on something. My controller doesn't want to connect. I had a guy here today that gave me DSL internet instead of using the Wi-Fi hotspot on my phone, but I don't see how that could matter for the controller. Why would the controller become disconnected? Okay, that's blinking, and I push that. And when I push that, this immediately stops going round and round in a circle and starts flashing. So that means one should be pairing with the other. I don't know, it seems to be working, but then it seems like it's gonna work, but then it doesn't. It was kind of loose in the connection. It's working now. Yep. I was messing around by the computer today, leaning over the front of it trying to reach the back, and I must have loosened it up. Because it's pretty much a bulletproof thing. You plug that in, you pair it with this, and it works. You know what, I don't want to go out to the tracks. And I don't want to turn the nose of the truck that way either. There's the track I'm looking for. Is funny a few minutes ago. God, I don't even remember what video the dude was commenting on. But his comment was just cheating, cheating, cheating. And of course I already replied. I wrote, "Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the videos." And I'm sure he'll be long gone before this video gets uploaded. I don't know, maybe he will still watch. Just so he can keep accusing. I mean, if you're a dude that enjoys playing strictly vanilla, more power to you, man. I played strictly vanilla the first 3 or 4 months. No, not that long. I played strictly vanilla the first month or so. Month and a half that I was on SnowRunner. I played all through Black River and into Smithville Dam. Completely vanilla. And I know how difficult it is. I've got a playlist on here called just SnowRunner. I think I high-centered. Wonder if I can back off. Nope, it's on the ground. Dang it, I don't usually come up over this hump. I think I went over it going the other direction last time. I usually stay in the lowlands down there in the water. I think we're in trouble. Unless I can drag it off backwards. It didn't look like that big of a hump. But you can see the landing gear digging in. I don't usually have too many problems like that with this trailer. Now it happened, twice in one day. It's 2 different videos for you guys, but it's the same day for me. just later in the day. I had the cable guy here. He hooked me up with a whopping whoops. That's why I was humping. I was wondering why I kept jumping as I was pulling it backwards. Because I had it full throttle going forwards. Come on. There's no way around to the right. I thought I'd try a softer slope. Hit it at an angle. Holy moly. I don't even know what to hit out there. Ah, we're going to pull it over this time. These 8-spot trailers. Ah, crap. I didn't realize I was... Come on. Functions wasn't opening. I didn't realize I was going to go into this. One of the hazards of not planning your route, but just winging it. No, don't start. I have 28 points left on my engine. Unbelievable. The snorkel thing on this truck. The Achilles heel of the Kraz Chabors. I'm not even going to touch the steering. I got closed functions. Because if I touch the steering, the damn engine will start. This is the deep water that I had to retrieve the twin steer from. And I used the Chaz Chabors for that. Kraz Chabors. Well, let's see how is it in high? How the hell did it get in high gear? We get to watch it do firecrackers the rest of the way there. There might not be any rest of the way there. See if I can grab something to winch off of. I don't care what, if it moves me a couple of feet. Oh, that's why I wasn't moving. That tree. Yeah, with that tree in front of me and the engine power that low, it isn't going anywhere. Dang, and it was cruising along so nice until it got stuck. And then I hit the heavy water, or deep water. Yep, running mods means it's a piece of cake. Nothing bad ever happens. I should just run a repair vehicle out here from the garage. Of course, I left my good repair vehicle, my good tow vehicle, over in flooded foothills. If I wanted that setup over here, I'd have to make it again. Let me see where I am. Oh geez, I'm not even to the rolled steel factory. I can't. No, it ain't gonna. It ain't gonna make it all the way there. I'm gonna have to come fix it. Dang it. And this thing doesn't carry any repair points. Not a single one. Not even a spare tire. I was actually thinking about, before I hit that, the reason I went over that big hump is because I usually come out of the rolled steel factory here and go down. And I was gonna go back up that way. I know I talked about going around it, but later on I decided to just go ahead and go through here because it's the quickest way to get on that road going up. But then I cruised right by it. So, changing plans. There's a, let's see, this wrong turn vehicle. Cousin's truck delivered to Robert's house. Robert's house is right there. The vehicle's right there. So if I'm going to bring out a repair vehicle for the Kraz, I might as well go ahead and do that job. Doesn't that make sense? I mean, the let's see, what am I doing? I have to take the metal rolls. Fucking dementia, man. I have to take the metal rolls to the rolled steel factory. I can't skip it. I have to go there and make the shit into the two large pipe. Oh, God. You know, half the time I don't even remember to take my pills. Right now I'm supposed to be on my way. I should, well, by all rights, I should be on my way to the pharmacy to get a refill on my oxycodone. Because I only have 2 pills left. That reminds me, did I take my afternoon pill? I'd have to look in the bottle and see if there's 2 pills in it or 1. Oh, God. But I wanted to get in 1 hour. Actually, I was thinking about letting the afternoon rush hour stuff kind of die down and go into it's about it's about 15 miles into the nearest town. Um, the nearest town that you know you wouldn't miss if you blinked. There's another town about a mile and a half the other direction, but it's just one of those things where there's like one main street with a few stores along it, and town's gone. Um, but I was thinking about waiting for traffic to die down, maybe have supper first and go a little later. Pharmacy's open till 9, I think. But none of that has anything to do with the game. So why don't we play the game? Go to the garage, whip up the see that evacuator is set up to haul freight. Um, but it's the only evacuator I have on this map. So we'll have to move it to the garage and do a little surgery. Special edition firm, double wide ice mud, special edition winch, spare wheel, snorkel, and we need the towing flatbed. This will be should actually be kind of cool for you guys. You get to see how I set one of these up to make it look like it was in the other video. Now flatbed supplies 1 puts them on one side. Flatbed supplies 2 puts them on the other side. It's already got. No, it doesn't have the spare wheel. No, I don't want the spare wheel. No, I don't want that. I want the towing plate. That's what I was looking for. And then there's a towing crane and supplies. There. I got 300 and 300 on the crane. Um, 250 and 250 on the, as far as repair points. Okay, 550 we're at. Now we're at 800. Yeah, that sounds about right. Is there anything I'm missing? Oh, I've got the, in this side, under various, I've got the small roof rack, which is 1,500 repair points, 8 spare wheels, and 1,200 fuel. So I think we're ready. Except I think I'm going to do something with the paint. I don't know, maybe not. You know what, I think I like that better. Make it daytime. I don't care how long it takes anymore. I'm just gonna do what I need to do. I need to get down here. Dang you. I need to cross the tracks. Come around between these properties. Come up here. Damn it. I've been up here before. I came up, I think it was up here that I drove up here with the Duramax to accept the job in the first place. And it was very, very tempting to go ahead and do the job right then. But I was racing from one job to the next trying to get them all accepted. So I didn't want to take the time out to do it right then. Okay, go around the curve into the water, across the railroad tracks. Didn't I just make it morning? It is. Still need headlights. Look at that wide butt. Don't you love that wide butt? I never would have used the extra wide rear tires until this thing started tipping over. I don't know if it was, the advent of 10.4 or what. But, the least little incline. Got a bug buzzing around my face. The least little incline this thing would go over. I mean, I don't know how to call it, a sideways, an off angle thing. Like if I started to go up here, only a lot steeper than that. It's not a good example. I saw that path going off the other way and I just wanted to make sure I was doing the right thing. And you gotta knock those down real slow or you'll take damage from them. Look at her go! "100 yards to my dot I made." God, I need a drink of that tea over here. I can take the cap off with one hand and steer with the other. I don't know if you call that multitasking or not, but excuse me. I don't think my brain's that far gone yet. Now I got blue dots to follow the rest of the way. But there's a tight trail coming, and this thing's got a big old butt on her. Look how skinny that is. This thing ain't even gonna fit through there. Unless I can climb up one side or something. Dang. I wasn't thinking about how tight this was. Shit. Well, let's try something different. Will something like this work? Although that's obviously too steep. I was thinking more like right here. Come on, almost did it. It wants to, it really wants to. Come on, come on. Oh, it's sliding down, it's sliding down. Oh, geez, almost made it. No, no, I don't want it to do that. It's gonna tip off the side. Well, how about this side? Just too dang steep. Nope, it's gonna start. It's gonna start going bad. Alright, let me take a look at the map. Maybe there's a way I can go around. Oh sure, I can go over here and up like this. I should have looked right away. Could have wasted 5 minutes of dicking around trying to climb rocks that are impossible to climb. But it almost made it. It almost got that big old butt up over the ledge. Now is this where okay. I guess this is where I picked. As the easy way through. Try a winch. And now it's hung up on the tree. That's why it was skidding sideways. I think you're better off to just like knock it down and then steer away from it into the other tree and knock it down and then steer away from it, and they'll fall away from each other. And then you drive between them. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Almost there. But I gotta see where I'm going. Yeah, it's right there. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a lodestar. Alright, well, we got here. I mean, my suspension's nearly gone and I bashed up the fuel tank. But, I don't want to show task. I want to get down to some repairing. The International Lodestar from, let's use up some of the big stuff first. This here. That's repaired. And I have 990 left, besides the other 800. Now close that, open functions, refuel. I don't know if you need to refuel it. Yeah, it says 0 of 130, so yes, we do need to refuel it. Right trigger. Oh, I can't choose the International as the target when it's the source. Small roof rack, 1200 liters. Close. Now open this again. Maybe I shouldn't bother repairing my truck until I get it out of here. Right trigger. Fix up the Azov. And close. And now, there is another road out. Only how do I get around to get past this thing to the front side? I don't see anything that's really skinny as far as getting it back down off the mountain down to the swamp. If I can just get around it. I'll bash it around a little bit. It'll move out of my way. It might end up at the bottom of the cliff the hard way, but I should be able to get past it. It's that white bud again, you know. There we go. Now, we go V, C, hide, and then we raise, and we turn. Bad angle. I'm not straight to it, but if I pull off of this side, well, that'll be okay. I can pull off of that side, but I'll run the crane over like this. Look at that gigantic frickin' rock. Now I bring the crane back. I tighten up the winch, or I have to extend it actually. And just lift and tip it over because it's on one edge. Just love it when a plan comes together. Come on, flip it. Flip it good. That's more along the lines of what I'm looking for, but I think I'm going to let go of it there and hook it up to this side now. The hill's working against me because it wants to roll forward, but I might be able to actually use that as an advantage if I can get that left front tire, right front tire up over the ledge and then pull the thing in before it rolls away. There we go. There we go. Now I'll drop this down. Keep bringing the boom in. Tighten up the cable. drop the boom down. So it's resting on there, not making it lift. And away we go. Huh? Okay. I guess functions were open, just not showing on the screen. Should we just turn left and go off the ledge? Flip the truck back over on its wheels when we get to the bottom, and then we're out of here. I need to adjust this. There, it's settled down. There, squared it up and settled it down onto the rack. Whoa, son of a bean nut. Well, I bet we could roll it the rest of the way down the hill. One way or the other. Throw a winch line back on that thing. Well, I wanted to get to the front, but whatever gets it down here. If it rolls down the hill, too bad, it still gets here. And I bet I can get on the front now. Look at the Lodestar gonna push me. I'm hung up. I didn't realize when I was pulling the Lodestar down here that I'm actually still hung up. I need the winch. Do 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 do. Is this where you just put on some elevator music? Do 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 do. That looks like a ledge in front of me. I think I might be better off to continue to the right a little more. But it's hard to say by that. Do 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 do. I need to release that winch and get myself back on this thing behind me. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm not even going to care about trying to keep it upright. The point of putting it on that tow rack is to have it follow you very nicely and stay upright. Oh, look at this, a road. Well, a muddy trail. But it goes the right way. Wrong turn. That's a good name for this job. Getting a little engine damage from the water being deep, but not a lot I can do about it. Just oh, that was the Lodestar behind me. That wasn't the Azov. The engine is broken. Well, tough crap, because I already got credit for fixing it. I don't have to do it twice. Now we got off the mountain. Let's see where Roberts. Oh, it's right there. It's right across that railroad crossing. I think I'll stay to the left till I get closer to the crossing. Of course, the road to the right was probably an actual road. This looked like a road, and then it petered out as soon as I started coming this way. Well, here's the railroad tracks. Suppose I could pull that truck in a little bit. Now if I could turn this thing sharper, I wouldn't have to back up, but... Or on the other hand, maybe if I'd planned the corner better. There we go, wrong turn. What an apt name for that job. Now we gotta go fix the Kraz Jaborers over here. So go back across the crossing and then through to Swampy in the next video. Because between getting the Kraz stuck and then killing the engine and then doing the wrong turn thing to Robert's house, we blew an hour on that. So I'm just going to do a stop and start. So I end up with only an hour video. And I'll sit here and finish out the job that I started. But for you guys, it'll be in the next video. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you then.